It all started when a French company somehow convinced people it's cool to buy bottled water.
How does Evian make you feel?
Today, Evian surpassed Perrier in sales, and now it's the chic French water of choice. Why? It costs about $5 a gallon. Why do people pay so much for something you can get for free? If they're not buying Evian, they buy Aquafina and Dasani and the dozens of new brands that are jumping into this billion-dollar business, including bizarre ones like Venus, the water for women. And this one with the Donald scowling at us. I'd have to be very thirsty to buy that. Now, many people say they buy bottled waters because they taste better.
I drink Dasani. It tastes good. It tastes crisp, like natural.
Lots of people told us tap water isn't as good.
I think tap water kind of tastes like sewer.
That's what people say, but is it true? We ran a test. We offered people New York City tap water and 5 other bottled water, some of them expensive. Could people tell the difference when they didn't know what they were drinking?
We'll get to our test results in a moment, but first, the other reason many people buy bottled water is that they claim it's safer.
I drink tap water home, and I'm the only one who's brave enough to do so.
Your family's afraid to drink tap water?
Yes.
What are they afraid of?
Germs.
Germs? At Earth Day celebrations, we heard a lot about how tap water is unhealthy.
Me, as a parent, I feel more comfortable giving her bottled water.
I drink Poland Spring, and that water is clean. It looks clean. It tastes clean, and it's like
It's clean.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Bottled water, we were told, is cleaner, safer, healthier.
Another of nature's gifts you can use to do something healthy.
Watching those ads,
You would think that this stuff might not be healthy, but that's not true.
we took 5 bottles of national brands of bottled water and a sample of tap water from this drinking fountain in the middle of New York City and sent them to microbiologist Aaron Margolin to test for the bacteria that can make you sick, like E. coli. What did he find?
There was actually no difference between the New York City tap water and the bottled waters that we evaluated.
No significant difference or no difference?
No difference whatsoever.
Many scientists have run tests like that, and they consistently find tap water is as good for you as waters that cost 500 times more.
Is bottled water safer than tap water? Do you argue that it is? It's
no,
better?
I wouldn't argue it's safer or not safer.
Even Dr. Stephen Edberg, the person the Bottled Water Association told us to talk to, agreed. Bottled water is no better for you.
It's not healthier.
Healthy is a funny definition. I wouldn't say it's healthier than tap water. I mean, it's both. They both provide water.
Maybe the taste difference justifies spending more money?
I can definitely taste the difference between like a Fiji water and an Evian and a Poland Spring.
The labels on the bottles do suggest they're special. Some show mountains or polar bears, but many of the names are wondrously misleading. You have to look at the fine print to find out that Everest water is not from Mount Everest, it's from here, Corpus Christi, Texas. Glacier Clearwater is not from a glacier. Its source is tap water from Greenville, Tennessee. Couldn't find any glaciers around here. Big selling Dasani, Aquafina, and 25% of all bottled water sold is just reprocessed tap water from cities around the country. One of Aquafina's sources is the Detroit River. At least the big selling French water does come from France.
Purity from the French Alps.
But does that make it taste better? This brings us back to our taste test. The bottled waters we chose were the expensive Evian, Iceland Spring, which comes all the way from Iceland, Poland Spring, Aquafina, the bestseller, American Fair, which is Kmart's discount brand, and that ordinary tap water from that city fountain. We invited all the bottled water companies to take part in our test. Only Iceland Spring and Evian sent representatives, these 2 people each. They refused, however, to take our test. Now, many who did take the test were bottled water drinkers. They pay for it, they say, because tap water just doesn't taste as good.
Regular tap water tastes flat.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no flavor to it.
Tastes like chloride, or just it doesn't taste fresh.
Would the test confirm that?
3, 4, and 5 were the worst.
We asked people to rate the waters bad, average, or great. Lots of people said one of the waters was bad.
Second one's pretty bad.
Was that one tap water? Actually, no. Tap water tested pretty well. Even people like this man and this woman who said they don't like it, liked it.
Number 3 is New York tap water. You put down number 3 was great. That's New York tap water.
Okay. Now, ours was just one unscientific test, but lots of blind tests, like this one done by Good Morning America, keep finding that the winner is...
All right, here we go.
Tap water.
Tap water.
Now, New York tap water may taste better than the water you get where you live. Not all towns' tap water is equally good, and the pipes in your house can affect taste. But come on, New York's the biggest city in America. Our water has to flow through ancient pipes from reservoirs that are sometimes 100 miles away. Yet it still wins taste tests. I suspect lots of people who buy the fancy waters are getting suckered by the ads or the labels. Satirist Penn and Teller demonstrated that in their TV show on the cable network Showtime when they went to a trendy California restaurant and...
Instead of a wine steward, we created the world's first water steward.
But this is how the water steward got the water, which he put in bottles with fancy labels. And sure enough, most of the unsuspecting diners loved their elegant waters.
How would you compare it to tap water?
Oh, yeah, definitely better than tap water.
In our test of what people said was great water, surprise, the cheapest bottled water won. American Fare from Kmart. Big seller Aquafina came in second. This woman who buys it thought she recognized it.
You think you picked it out?
I think it was 6.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm really proud.
Third place on our test was a tie between Iceland Spring, expensive bottled water shipped thousands of miles, and the ordinary tap water. Come here and you can get it free. Fifth place went to Poland Spring. And in last place, by far, with almost half the testers saying it tasted bad, was the most expensive water, the fancy French stuff, Evian.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Evian had no comment. But bottom line, if you buy bottled water because you think it's healthier than tap, test after test shows no evidence of that. And if you buy fancy brands because you think they taste better, you're probably just buying the hype.